You know the time is now. What you waiting for? The time is now. Here it's knocking at the door. The time is now. You've seen the rest now. You want the best, but the time is now.
Good evening and welcome to John Grimes Court at Marian University. It is time for another edition of Marian University Knights Volleyball on the ISC Sports Network, where local lives here. And tonight they play Huntington, who has a record of 21-5, to go up against their 15-7 mark. Along with Gene Kesterson, I'm John Herrick. Thank you so much for being with us on this Wednesday. And Gene, this is a team in Marian that is led by a first-year head coach in Ryan Bowerman, but they are playing in a competitive Crossroads League, and they recently switched their rotation around to a hybrid 6-2, and it's really starting to pay off.
Yes, it is. And running a 6-2, you have some taller players that are blocking, so if you have short setters, the opponents aren't going to hit over. But mainly you have attackers everywhere along the net. And I noticed that Marian before ran a back row. So you have 4 attackers. So it's very hard for the defense to go who they're going to set, who they're going to set.
And then you look at Huntington. They come in a very formidable opponent with that 21-5 record. What does Marian have to do to be ready for them, knowing how tough they are?
They also run a 6-2, but one thing the coach said is that we're gonna pursue every ball. Marian has to stay in the play, because Huntington's is not gonna just let balls drop. They're gonna get the ball over and make Marian make the plays. So it's gonna be a great match.
And also too, as you can probably tell from our video that we showed you there, the Indy Ignite mascot Pepper is here. Of course, the Marian Knight mascot is here as well. There will be a special presentation of what's going on between mascots.
Oh my.
Between set number 2 and set number 3, I'm told.
Wow. I know that Pepper has done contests before at the Indy Ignite game. If you haven't gone to Indy Ignite, go. These women are playing phenomenal.
Yes.
But it's going to be interesting to see, because Marian Knight has a lot more gear on than Pepper, so we'll see, that could be fun.
They've already had a couple, little dance-offs here and there. They've taken selfies with the fans and all that, so these mascots really showing some love to the people for sure. We'll step aside, honor our country with the national anthem, and we'll come back with starting lineups and volleyball from John Grimes Court. You're watching Marian Volleyball on the ISC Sports Network.
Hey, grab me one too.
There's something that may surprise you about Marian University. It's not our Catholic faith or our Franciscan values. It's not our 5,000 students or our diversity. It's not Marian's championship athletics or our Indianapolis location. It's that Marian is home to Indiana's only college of osteopathic medicine. Marian, Indy's Catholic University.
Merchants Bank is a unique bank. As rates move up and down, our rates are always at the top.
Great. Let's go.
Our team has a proven track record as one of the nation's top performing banks.
Now, that's a top performer.
What you see is what you get. A 4.00 APY money market without gimmicks or hidden fees.
Let's leapfrog them. Hop to it. Merchants Bank, where your money is safe, secure, and earning more. Hop on over.
Steady.
I got this.
I don't think that's right, Peyton.
Being a heart surgeon is tough.
I know, the whole cardiac team at Ascension St. Vincent is so skilled.
They can do it all, even the most complex heart surgeries.
How about we leave it to the professionals?
I like that.
Get expert care for hearts big and small at Ascension St. Vincent.
That doesn't go there.
We'll fix you, pal.
And we are back at John Grimes Court. We will go ahead and send it down to our public address announcer, Mark Erdosi, who will have the starting lineups.
21, Maggie Holland.
And the libero is number 11, Layla Meyer. The Foresters head coach in her 7th season is Kelsey Herber.
So what they're doing now is presenting a Marian University volleyball promotional video that the players are enjoying right now. And, you know, it's always fun. You get a really cool, you get a photo shoot, you get a video shoot, you get the players ready. And, of course, they get a chance to watch it and enjoy it right here. And there, of course, is Pepper toying with the Marian mascot. That is going to be a fun thing to watch all night here. And now back to Mark for the starting lineup.
As we meet the starters for your Marian University Knights. The setter is a junior from Greensburg, Indiana, number 5, Sammy Luttle. In the middle is a redshirt junior from Newcastle, Indiana, number 7, Nicole Wilkinson. An outside hitter from Rockford, Michigan, number 17, Avery Toole. A middle hitter who is a senior from Columbus, Indiana, number 19, Sarah Bennett. On the outside, a junior from Muncie, Indiana, number 20, Chloe Cook. And on the outside, a junior out of Indianapolis, Indiana, wearing number 22, Corey Dryden. Your libero is a senior out of Fort Wayne, Indiana. She wears number 12, Emma Lyons.
Okay, she's pretty
Your
good.
Knights head coach in its first season
very
is
good.
Ryan Bowerman. Ladies and gentlemen, starting lineup for your Marian University Knights.
There he goes, getting the crowd fired up, and some folks making it out here on what is a day, I would say, Gene, where it's a pretty big weather change, you know?
You think?
I mean, my goodness, just this past weekend, we were in the 70s, now we're dropping down into the 40s, and there's a look at Coach Bowerman, and of course the Indy Ignite mascot, enjoying every moment of this. Gene, you've been to Indy Ignite games,
yes,
quite a few of them. What is so special about them? Because I know the atmosphere there is awesome.
Well, one thing that the colleges are doing, and they're engaging the fans, and we've kind of talked about that at the coaches clinic. In order to get people there, make it fun, have like contests in between. But Indy Ignite does, you know, they're very good. They have it well organized. I think someone said it's one of the best in the business.
And then you look on the other side for the Huntington University Foresters. There's their head coach, Kelsey Herber, who is pregnant with twins.
Twins.
So her life has been quite interesting lately.
Yes. But her energy, I had a chance to talk to her before the game. She's in and she's talking about the kids, and you know, she's like a mom to these kids.
Right.
So she doesn't have twins coming. She's got 14 of them on the court. That's kind of scary to say, isn't it?
Also, too, 8 of the 10 teams in the Crossroad League, by the way, nestled in the top 60 in the latest NAIA RPI rankings.
Yes.
And, of course, Huntington's 23rd, Marian's 26th. 8 of the 10 teams, so everyone but Goshen and St. Francis, are ranked in the 16-team ARC rankings. And in that metric, Marian is ranked ahead of Huntington in the North region. So we are underway from Marian University. And did try to get that in the front row, but could not quite hang on. So Huntington starts off with the point.
And again, I'm going to say this, you know, right now they're putting their thumb down and hitting the angle. It was open. The middle blocker didn't penetrate. If I'm over-analyzing, let me know here,
No.
John.
No.
But you can see that little seam, that little shot open.
That's not something that happens to Corey Dryden too much. She was just recently named the Crossroads League Attacker of the Week, and the Marian Knights come right back.
And that was a great attack. It's like up high, you watch it, and just it's a healthy swing. So when you hear the attack, that's a good sign.
And Nicole Wilkinson checks out. Marian's trying to figure out who's serving here, and it's Callaway Marsh, a 5'9" freshman from Nicholasville, Kentucky. Went to West Jessamine High School. She lets it fly. Tracked down by Sammy Luttle. Libero keeps it alive for Huntington. And there's Marsh to track it down. Hit back over by Dryden. Got a good rally going here. And hit hard across the line by Sarah Bennett, but Huntington's defense up to the task, and they come away with a point.
And again, they went over the setters in the back row, but they went over the right side blocker and attacked the line. And the line person, if you watch, you go, whoa, okay, they're hitting me. You know, just to note, if they continue to try to hit the lines, Mary might have to make some adjustment.
That is Layla Meyer for Huntington, a 5'3" senior. She's from Monroeville, Indiana, went to Heritage High School. And she serves right to Lexi Zimmerman. Dryden has it hit right back at her, but it is out. Point for the Knights.
We call that tool time. You know, the blocker didn't penetrate back to the 6. I'm not making this up, but that's what she did, and tool it out of bounds. But if we look at, in fact, I saw Huntington's roster, and it's like, I know these names because they're all state, like Marian. Kids in Indiana, they were all state, all district, or all stars. So we're getting some of the cream of the crop to stay in Indiana.
And Emerson Evans with a service error there. 5'9" junior from Carmel. Drops back Kennedy Urban now, and Urban is from Franklin. Previously, though, she was at Quincy University. Urban serves. Tough play on it made by Urban. Dryden has it hit back to her. Knocked up in the air and saved by Zimmerman. Dryden again gets it over, but Meyer was waiting on it. They try to set Dryden up, and it works perfection there for Dryden.
She's got the tool time ready. I mean, her 2 kills were heading off the block. So the vision, so she's contacting the ball in front of her so she can see the blocker's hands.
And Dryden is now the server. Had an outstanding career at Pike High School. So she is right in her own backyard, an Indianapolis kid. Diving attempt made on it there by Emerson Evans, but Huntington gets the point there. Haley Cruz comes up with that. Haley's been with Huntington, it seems like a long time, a 5'7" graduate senior from Auburn, Indiana.
She just loves to play. Loves to play, obviously loves the university, so.
You only have so many years. You know, got to take advantage of them while you can.
Exactly.
And service error there for her. That gives it back to Marian. So some jitters early for both teams. A look at head coach Ryan Bowerman. He's assisted by Ryan Kelly.
I know him.
And Rachel Kovacs is his student manager. Or, you know, Bowerman or Kelly? Both of them?
No, he's a Cathedral. He played men's volleyball for Cathedral.
Gotcha.
They were pretty good.
Good job by the Marian Knights to keep it alive. Chloe Cook played a big factor in that. And Dryden tries to go down and get it. And it was hit just the right spot where she just didn't have enough of an opportunity there. So Huntington gets the point.
Took some speed off the ball. You know, they were waiting for it, and it just didn't go. I did notice in warm-up a lot of them were trying to tag the sidelines, deep corners, so we'll see if that continues throughout the match.
Diving attempt there, Chloe Cook. And Marian's a little out of sorts right now. Huntington's taking advantage of it as Ava Myers serves. She's a 5'6" freshman from Greenwood and went to Indian Creek High School. Big swing there by Chloe Cook, and in the end goes down as a Knight point.
Again, if you can hear, with headphones on, you can hear the attack, that's a good hit.
Yeah.
Had a lot of speed on it, couldn't control the platform.
So far here in set one, both teams with 6 digs. Each team has committed a service error. And both teams have 4 kills. Serve applied there by Sammy Luddle, 5'6" junior from Greensburg. And then a diving attempt made by Emma Lyons. And Huntington has increased their lead to 7-5.
I understand that that Huntington University runs a lot of right side offense. I heard this from another coach, right side offense, so we'll see because they get a smaller block. So the matchups work in Huntington's favor. But after she's out, because every time there's a side out, the lineups change.
Lauren Ross is the server for Huntington. Battle at the net, and Marian wins that battle thanks to the swing of Chloe Cook.
Yes, again, I think they must practice tool time. Hands weren't strong, needed a press back to 6.
Are the hands strong on that one? That's the question.
Well, what happened on that one, it was a slower, they were there ready, loaded to jump with the middle, and then they swung around and they had a crossing pattern, and their hands weren't over the net when that happened. They're up above their head, but they weren't penetrated.
There's head coach Kelsey Herber giving out the call there. Her assistants are Dave Schroeder, Michaela West, Cassie Kyle, and Kennedy Kintz. Well, it hits the net, but it is in play. And Meyer was very surprised by that. Olivia Cron tries to track it down, cannot. So Marian back within 1.
That was a great swing. I mean, hit deep, hit with speed. Let's see if they can go on a run of maybe 3 points. It's important that volleyball you go on runs because your matchups are a little bit different.
Served by Callaway Marsh. Service error for Callaway Marsh.
A little bit too long. That was kind of silly comment because it was like 5 feet out of the line.
Does adrenaline factor into that? What do you think causes that?
I think actually her hands were going a little bit slower than I thought, so that caused the ball to lift up, unless that's the type of serve they want in that rotation.
And that one lands down in play. Point for Huntington, their largest lead of this first set.
Okay, it'd be interesting to see if Huntington continues to spread their offense.
Haley Cruz for them and Maggie Holland have 2 kills apiece. Meyer calls it out and gets it. Battle at the net. What a job by the Knights to keep it alive. Tipped over, popped up in the air, grabbed by Luddle. Big swing there by Avery Toole. But Huntington's up to the task. Luddle sending it to Bennett, and Sarah Bennett comes up with a timely contribution.
The Knights, they found the hole. I mean, if you look, it started with the we call it a pancake, where they get it off the, the top of their hand, but the rallies were intense and just find that little hole. We call it campfire. Get the s'mores ready.
There's Emerson Evans serving. Got it to the back line, diving attempt made. What a job by Emma Lyons to get it over. Even though it's a point for Huntington, you have to admire the hustle there.
Absolutely. In plays like that, if they didn't give up on the ball, that's going to continue through the match. If they just looked at each other, that's a bad sign. So effort on play, it's just 1 point.
Huntington making some changes here. They're bringing back in Kennedy Urban as well as Allie Boyer. 6'2" sophomore. She's from Fort Wayne. Went to Trinity Christian College before coming here. And the server is Urban. Dryden. Saved by Meyer. Dropped over, but kept alive by Bennett. Dryden again. Has it hit right back to her.
Yep.
Huntington seems to be making the adjustment there, Gene.
They did. And again, I'm going back to that. Marian's offense is pretty predictable. And again, nothing against Marian, but spread the wealth around and make the blockers kind of not just release to the outside.
That one was going down the line. Dryden saved it. Big hit there by Cruz. That time it goes Marian's way.
And one thing I liked, I heard the bench, I heard everyone go out. So there's still communication from the bench and on the court. So it's a total team effort.
And Corey Dryden serves this time. So far, Dryden tonight, 2 kills, 1 error, 8 total attacks. She does have a dig, too. Good rally going. Meyer tries to set up Boyer. Point for the Forsters.
And again, just hit the ball in front. It didn't have a lot of speed, but it was a kill. It was a point. So if you watch this, again, not a lot. Oh, it hit off the blocker's hand, so that slowed it down a little bit, yes.
Feels like, too, Huntington's getting the benefit of the ricochet. And they're getting the bounce so far here in set one as Haley Cruz sends it over.
Ooh.
And that one, Chloe Cook had some zip on.
Oh, my gosh. It was a tough serve, and then the tight pass, but still good. The setter did a great job, and you heard it from up here with headphones.
Right. Chloe Cook, by the way, a 5'9" junior from Muncie, Indiana, went to Wapahani High School. Folks, if you know anything about volleyball in that area, it is massive as Marian gets another point here with the violation. But that is an area of the state, Gene, that turns out great volleyball players.
They do.
And I know it's going to be at Gainbridge Fieldhouse this year.
Oh my gosh, you got to come. If anyone that loves volleyball,
Yeah.
be there. We need to get. We used to have almost 11,000 when there was just one class at Market Square Arena.
Yeah.
We need to get a lot more.
I think you will. Worthen Arena at Ball State, a pretty worthy place too.
Yes.
Good job by Marian to keep it alive. Both teams looked confused earlier where there might be some sort of net violation in play.
I'm just calling that. Yes, there was.
Lyons keeps it alive again, and what a nice move over by Cunningham. They're saying it was a violation on Marian. Of course, that fires up Kelsey Herber. She's happy. Head coach Ryan Bowerman certainly does not like the call.
Well, if you see the review, we have to see if the ball's completely above the net. And I'm not sure if that's the case, but officials are up here and we don't play without them. So we just got to go next play. Next play.
Serve done by Ava Myers. Dryden comes up with a swing.
Yes.
And gets the point out of it.
Yes. Because the blockers were releasing to the outside. They did a back row, and then, yes. So it's going to mix up their offense a little bit. Because the blockers are just releasing outside for Huntington, but a little change. I like that.
And the Marian sideline certainly very engaged. Sammy Luddle serving now, 5'6" junior from Greensburg. And Luddle puts a lot of oomph into that serve. And Haley Cruz was there to track it down. Net violation on Huntington. And Coach Kelsey Herber does not agree with that.
Please don't go into labor. Please don't go into labor. Although they have a good medical school here at Marian, don't they?
They do.
Okay,
yes.
Great.
Yes, they do.
Again, it's 1 point. Go next. You have to go next.
Luddle serves. Cruz was there. Softly hit over by Boyer. Big swing by Chloe Cook. Kept alive once again by Toole. And Cook again, but there's Meyer. Right there waiting on it is Libero. That is just in, and it was close. But Huntington is the beneficiary there.
It's a nice rally, and that they're finding ways to get it on the other side. They're not giving up, is what I'm trying to say. There's no quit on either side. That was a big seam there, and you got to pick your poison. I think she's going to attack here.
Served by Lauren Ross that time. Meyer tries to get it. What a job by Ross to get that ball in the air. And then the play at the net for Huntington gets them the point and fires them up. Leah Carter, 6'1" senior from Kokomo, comes up big.
She's blocking the ball. So if you watch, she's going to block it. Anyway, she got the ball. And if it's kind of out of system, you just block the ball instead of the hitter's arm.
Cook again.
Touch.
It seems like right now, Gene, they're doing whatever they can to play through Cook because Chloe Cook, when things were starting to get away from Marian a little bit, Cook brought him back into
Absolutely.
it.
Absolutely.
In fact, she has 4 kills now, 10 attacks.
Wow.
Corey Dryden right behind her with 3 kills and 9 of them. But that one does not go Marian's way, and out of the game comes Cook.
Well, again, serve receive, work on first ball. I think the first ball contact on serve receive could be a little bit better on both sides. That's just as a coach up here talking, but.
And Olivia Cron serves once more. Dropped over, Dryden sends it up in the air, big swing once more, and Meyer hits that one out.
Oh, no, it's in play.
Yeah.
Wow, that was great.
That is an incredible job of hustling by Huntington, and they get the point out of it.
That's what Coach says. We're not going to give up on him, but we're going to go for it. We're very competitive. The ball does not hit the floor without, with total effort.
Well, the Marian Knights are calling a timeout here. We're getting close to the end of set one. While we have a moment, we'll let you know that tonight's game brought to you in part by AAA Roofing. When it rains, it pours. So trust the pros at AAA Roofing. That is who we call. Special thanks to AAA Roofing for their support of Marian Athletics. We're also brought to you by the Back Nine. Back Nine Golf and Entertainment is Indy's premier golf experience located in downtown Indianapolis. They are proud to partner with Marian University. Marian students get special discounts every Wednesday. To reserve your experience, go to back9golf.com. Along with Gene Kesterson, I'm John Herrick with you from John Grimes Court, Marian University. Members of other Marian athletic clubs cheering on their volleyball team. So, Gene, what do you think Marian's talking about in this huddle right now, trying to cut into this deficit?
Communication a little bit here, and they're a little bit late with their first step. And again, I'm just picking the little things out. And communicate. I think running their offense, diversify their offense, which they did at the end, and it was scoring points. And then stop them from getting a run. A run of 3 points, 4 times means you're going to win 6% of your matches.
Right.
So,
what are the odds you always say when it's 4 or more?
4 more. Oh my gosh, and twice. Oh my gosh.
That gets up to 80%, doesn't it?
Nope.
Oh,
I'll get it. I have it. I have that sheet.
I didn't realize you had a full breakdown of it.
Well, yes. That's the difference in volleyball and other sports.
Yep.
They have a clock or something.
Yep.
Or so many outs. This is the matchups change every time there's a rotation.
Corey Dryden with that last point for Marian, picking up her 4th kill. Trying to go for number 5 here. But Huntington's net play continues to be solid. Nice job there to retrieve it by Lauren Ross. Dropped over, but there's Huntington again. Sarah Bennett tried some deception there. Dryden with the big hit, but Meyer was waiting on it.
Under.
Oh, miscommunication there, but good to see them talk about it and address it right away.
Absolutely, but there's some good rallies and their movement, their transition on both teams. They're after it. They're just not standing around. I become a very good official from here. I thought the one player was under. Just like my coaching days. Yep, under, nope, net.
Ryan Bowerman's the head coach for Marian. Knows his team is being tested early. Dryden comes up big again.
Dryden's doing a great job of seeing the blocks, seeing their hands, and using their hands that tool off of them. Unless she's really going for the kill, and all of a sudden she's just ripping the ball.
Huntington has the clear advantage in hit percentage. They're hitting 26%, and Marian at 16%. Marian's been hurt by 3 service errors here in set number 1. And Huntington gets another point to push their lead again to 4.
Block was, I think, in my opinion, up here just a little early instead of pressing over. I was surprised how Huntington and both sides are running a little bit slower offense. The tempo I saw was a little bit quicker with Marian earlier in the season, so we'll see.
Mason Robrock has really been making an impact for Huntington. 4 kills and 11 attacks. Right as I talk about her, Marian comes up with the kill.
And it was a quick offense. They stepped in. It was a 1 tempo. Look at that. Ball's not even halfway up the antenna.
Kill by that time goes to Sarah Bennett from Maya Cunningham. Dryden serves. what a play there
Yes.
by Allie Boyer to find where the empty spot on the floor was and get the volleyball down.
Now, if she hit it a little bit faster, the ball would have went into the defender's arms, but it was a little bit slower, so it's going to go in front. So they're very smart with the speed of their arm speed. Excuse me.
There's the serve by Cruz. Chased down by Meyer. Dryden tried to get over there, but that was placed perfectly by Huntington.
That was a great shot. And again, the coverage is really good in case there's a block.
And Marian is calling another timeout, trying to get this addressed here because they know they're coming up on letting Huntington get closer and closer to set point. That last kill for Trevin Terry, assisted there by Kennedy Urban. Tonight's game brought to you in part as well by BSN. Thank you to BSN. They are the preferred provider of apparel for Marian Knight Athletics. Also brought to you by Hoagies and Hops. They've been serving PA-style hoagies and cheesesteaks in Indianapolis since 2015, located just 6 minutes from campus. Hoagies and Hops is proud to partner with Marian University Athletics. They will provide a 15% discount for all fans. Just show your game day ticket or your Marian ID card. For hours, menus, and location, go to hoagiesandhops.com. Well, we're getting down to crunch time here in set one, Gene, and Huntington's had the upper hand so far. But Marian trying to claw their way back into this and make the rest of this set interesting. We shall see what they do.
Exactly, and what you wanted here, 3 runs of 3, John, 60% chance of winning that set. Just 2 runs of 4 points, 70%, and this is of winning. 2 runs of 5 points, meaning the matchups are in your favor. 90% chance, and this is the guy that's done, oh, that's a great serve.
Battle at the net. This time, Marian comes up with the advantage. Maya Cunningham comes up big.
Like, you can't hit over me. I got you. I love it. I love it.
And it was like she anticipated it well.
Yes. And she was just like, okay, casual, I got it. Yeah, boom, our point.
Sarah Bennett hugs Callaway Marsh on the sideline. Last serve conducted by Emma Lyons. But unfortunately for the Knights, Huntington gets the point here.
Again, thumb up, cut back to the left. Okay, hit Marian's right sideline.
It's been a pretty even set one here. Marian and Huntington have the same amount of kills and the same amount of digs. But Marian with, as they get the point here, Marian with 5 attack errors and 3 service errors. That's what they have to overcome if they want to win set one.
Yes, but you still have to serve aggressively. You can't serve easy and against a quality team, and both of these teams are very good. So you got to put a little bit, get them out of system if you can, or have them be predictable.
After some lineup shuffling, Sammy Luddle serves. And she immediately comes to the front line and gets that.
Whoa.
What a rip there by Nicole Wilkinson. She had Huntington's defense there befuddled.
Yes, because they're running a little bit quicker in the middle. Of course, it helps when you have like a perfect pass. Look, boom. That was great.
Wilkinson now with 3 kills. And they are also finding the weak link on the back line there for Huntington, and now they have set point.
Okay, they're hitting all the balls to her right, to Dryden's right, so maybe make an adjustment, have her play defense there, and have the offside blocker pull back a little bit farther and take that cut shot.
How about Kennedy Urban for Huntington? She has 8 assists so far here in set one. The serve done by Ross. That is deflected, and it goes out of play off of Huntington. Marian point.
Yes.
So if Marian's going to win, they have to basically score. After that now, 5 more in a row. Got to win by 2.
Okay, Indiana Wesleyan was down. I forget who they were down. 24 to 17 or 18. They won the national championship last year, so it is possible. Yes.
Nice job by Marian to save that one. By Luddle, but Huntington stands tall and takes set one. So Marian behind the 8 ball early. We will have set 2 coming up for you when we return on the ISC Sports Network.
At Indiana Members Credit Union, we're invested in more than just your finances. We're invested in your future, the future of your family, the well-being of the community you live in, and in those who dream big. Until those dreams become a reality, any bank can give you a loan or open an account. At IMCU, we care about more than just dollars and cents. We care about doing things that make sense. And investing in you makes good sense to us.
When you have back or neck pain, you'll try anything for relief. Anything.
Whoa! Honey?
Honey, it was mustard seed.
For real options, get your back in front of the spine experts at Ortho Indy. Ortho Indy Spine. This is your way back.
Well, there's the Marian Knight mascot getting people fired up. We got the Indy Ignite mascot here. Goes by the name of Pepper. Certainly enjoying every bit of this. A lot of students starting to make their way in. As you see there on our screen, set one went to Huntington, a hard-fought battle there that they took, and a big reason was the fact that they played a pretty even first set with Marian. This is quite a scene here. John Grimes Court fans are loving this. But Marian had 6 attack errors and 3 service errors, just 1 ace. Both teams had 23 digs in that first set. So the thing about it, Gene, is everything's pretty even.
Yes.
It's just that Marian made a few more mistakes than Huntington did. How did they clean those up?
Well, I think, first of all, you need to read the attack approach and everything and where the ball is. And I think the arm speed got them in a little bit of trouble. It's, they had trouble moving forward. I think that they need to correct when Dryden's in the back row, give her a little help back there because she's got a wide base.
Yeah.
Maybe play almost like a rotation defense. You know what that is, don't you?
Of course I do. And to your point about Dryden, there were times where she was just, there's no way she could have covered that.
I know. It's big. So.
She was in the back, she'd be in the back line on the far left side, and the ball would get hit all the way to the other side.
Absolutely.
I mean, even if she was Jerry Rice in his prime, she couldn't have caught that.
Jerry Rice. Okay. I didn't even know who he is. You younger people.
Whoa.
Google.
You don't know who Jerry Rice is?
I know who Jerry Rice
all right.
is.
You really were about to have me worried there for a second.
No.
Okay.
Wait. We watched the Bears when they were Dick Bucket.
Okay.
Yeah,
well,
you know.
Go. I was going to have to go home and find some NFL film video and send it to you.
No, he was really good.
All right, so both teams going different sides as is customary. You change sides from one set to another.
And the reason they do that is because there, in many gyms, there's an advantage, competitive advantage on being one side. I won't say what gym, but there's one side that if you touch the ball, it just floats on the other side. And the other side of the net, you have to drive the ball to get it across the net. So, or it could be away from fans. Sometimes the students or fans are a little bit louder and maybe not so nice. But with these two schools, I'm sure.
Lauren Ross was the server, and she helps her team get the point there.
But that was great. It just missed, so stay aggressive like that.
But the problem for Marian is that goes down as another attack error. They're 7th.
Okay.
They get it right back. So, again, similar to how the first set started.
So what you do is you get them coming in to the donut, and all of a sudden you just take a rip and put your hands up early, I hope.
Sammy Luddle back to serve. 9 assists for her so far in this one, and 5 digs. And point for the Knights.
That's a great serve. Had some speed on it. Platform was away from her body. You can see that. And then there it goes.
Did you say something about how important fan engagement is in volleyball, Gene? How about what Marian's doing? The mascots certainly help with fan engagement.
Absolutely. Another hit out, another attack.
And Holland, the one who has that issue there, with just the 2nd attack error of the night for Huntington. And she's also tied for the lead in kills at this point. She also has 8 total attacks. Battle at the net. Marian able to get it over. Avery Toole with a nice play to make that happen. Meyer gets it back.
What great rallies.
Biggest one of the second set, and it goes Huntington's way.
But both teams are fighting. That's just 1 point. You have to earn 25, at least 25.
Yep.
Unless it's 5th set. But they're both rallying. No one's giving up on that. So that's the beautiful part about this game, I think.
Kelsey Herbert coaching with tons of passion there on the sideline.
I know. Hope she doesn't go into labor.
I don't think she will.
Okay.
Olivia Cron is the server for Huntington, and then ends up getting it over.
Okay.
So the last 2 points belong to the Huntington Foresters.
Okay, they're just finding some holes right there. Again, make Dryden's, dig responsibility. Her lane, a little bit shorter. That might help, and might help her in the front line as well.
Olivia Cron to serve. Ends up hitting it right to Dryden. Play at the net. Good one by Huntington. Their net play has been making a difference so far. And that time right as I say that, it doesn't, but did they?
That's just 1 point. That's okay.
Oh, they got the point. Okay.
Yes.
I was confused because it looked like he was pointing Marian's way at first, but
I think he was pointing out or something.
Oh yeah, and then he held up 4 for 4 hits.
Good.
That's what Marian did in the first set when they needed to get back in it. Chloe Cook, just have her come up there and swing it.
A little bit quicker tempo than they've been going. So that helps. Again, both teams, I'm not sure if they establish middle well enough because the blockers are releasing, but still quicker than what they've been doing.
Cook serves. And
quicker.
Follow that up with a kill from Nicole Wilkinson.
Yes. So go quicker. Of course, you have to have the pass to do that.
Some numbers on Chloe Cook so far in this game. 6 kills, 14 total attacks, and her hitting percentage is .429.
Wow.
And then Huntington reclaims that, ties it back up at 5.
Okay. This will hit the sideline just.
Lexa Zimmerman is in for her, a 5'8" junior from Fort Wayne. And Layla Meyer is the Huntington server here. Meyer hits it across. Huntington gets the point.
Okay, Marian needs to work a little bit with their first ball contact. Although they had some runs where they're really good, which means the first ball, they can set 3 options. But I think it's kind of quiet on the court. That's one thing I look at body language, communication, see if I can hear it. Or do that like 25 times and you'll be okay.
Oh, just do it 25 times
yes,
in a row,
yes,
and then
yes.
the other team can score.
We just need 21 points, 20 more. Just do that 21 times.
It's real simple.
Yeah, just make sure the first ball coming from your opponents is not a kill.
Callaway Marsh serves. The back line, Zimmerman tracks it down. Here's Dryden again. Hit by Cruz. Meyer again. Flying in is Cron. And that goes the way of the Foresters.
Yes. So that was, again, it's something they haven't done a lot is the little back row attack. So something a little bit unique here.
Another stat that I think is telling so far in this match, which Huntington leads 1-0. They have 4 blocks. Marian does not have any blocks.
True.
And Huntington has got fewer attacks than Marian, but they have a better hitting percentage.
Yes.
However, that certainly helps.
Yes, it does. And again, it was off the hands to the sideline, so that just if the hitter has to see the ball in front of them so they can see the hands. Are they going to get roofed? Do you do a soft hit into it so you can replay it or play it back up on your side?
That last kill by Avery Toole, helped out by Sammy Luddle. The serve there from Emerson Evans. Popped up by Cunningham and swing it, point Marian.
What time is it? Some more time.
Yep, and Sarah Bennett gets the kill there. Maya Cunningham credited with the assist. How about Cunningham tonight? 7 assists, second on the team in that category behind Luddle, who's got 13. Zimmerman there to save it. Dryden, contact was made.
Called touch, down official, called the touch. Top of the first referee did as well.
Yep, so Marian is now ahead 9-7.
This game of volleyball, it's crazy.
Yeah, momentum is nuts.
Yes.
It's a very important thing in this sport. Emerson Evans serving once again. Meyer, what a diving play to get back there. It's hit high in the air by Urban. Meyer again stands tall from the hit by Bennett. Cunningham to Dryden.
4 hits.
And that is 4 hits, as Gene said. So Huntington starting to feel it.
Dropped her elbow a little bit, just trying to do a little slice, and it's a little bit too much.
Got to give a lot of credit to Layla Meyer, the libero. She comes back there. She knows that it could go out.
Yes.
It was close enough, but she wasn't going to take the chance. She dove and kept it alive and paid off with a point for her team as Haley Cruz serves, but it's a service error. That is just the second of the match for Huntington.
So we'll see. Dryden has, does she have any aces this set? I'm sorry, no, they don't have any aces, is that correct?
They do have 2 service aces.
2, okay, thank you.
And Luddle's got 1. The other is from Emma Lyons for Marian. And now Huntington's starting to find their swag a little bit. Every time Marian takes a 2-point lead, Huntington seems to make a play to stay right in it.
Again, Huntington's doing a great job blocking the ball because the hitter overran the ball a little bit, had to hit back into the block.
Dryden there waiting on it. Sent over by Cook. Off the hands of Lyons, chased down by Dryden. Urban pops it up. Softly hit over by Boyer. And Cook smashes it, but Huntington waiting for it on the back line. And that time they go with a softer approach, and Sarah Bennett gets the job done.
When she made her approach, you can see it was that whole area was just, look, wide open, and she was back there behind the 10-foot line. A point's a point.
And Sarah Bennett gets the kill. Maya Cunningham the assist. She has 9 of them now. Bennett's got 4 kills. Nicole Wilkinson, Chloe Cook, and Corey Dryden all have 6 apiece. But then a service error by Emma Lyons.
Just trying to hit the sideline, just tag the deep corners. One thing we try to do is hit clipboard serves to the end lines right in each of the corners, 1 and 5. Ooh.
Cook and Meyer are going to have quite a battle all night long, it feels like. Marian stands tall at the net.
Yes.
Nicole Wilkinson gets the block. Well, they call it the block for Cunningham and Wilkinson.
Okay.
And Maggie Holland is charged with the attack error.
Okay.
That is just the 3rd attack error by Huntington to Marian, who has 10 of them.
Well, that's because they're not really in system as well as they were in the first set. So if he gets out of system, and Marian's block is moving a little bit quicker, yes. Okay.
Right, there we go. That's been the trend of set number 2 here. Marian gets ahead by 2, and then Huntington does something to get back within 1.
Yeah. The Dryden made a nice little step and got in the way of the ball, but our arms were a little bit, they need to be a little bit longer. So maybe she can work on that between now and next season.
Maggie Howland was the one who got credit for that kill, and Lauren Ross with the assist. Diving attempt made by Sammy Luddle, can't come up with it, and now we are tied at 12.
Okay, you could tell with her approach she was tipping because she was getting her elbow back. So if you watch, her elbow did not go back like an attack, that it was going to be a tip or throw someplace.
Cook, what a play by Meyer to go back and get it. Luddle keeps it alive. Cook smacks
Yes.
it off the net, and it bounces down, and Marian regains the lead.
You know, plays like that, you just go, thank you, Lord.
A
Oh, gosh.
fortuitous bounce for Chloe Cook off the net.
That point should go to the person that put the net up and got the net that tight. So if it hit a goat, went over. So. Whoa.
And there's the kill credited to Nicole Wilkinson. Wilkinson's starting to have a well-rounded evening.
Yes, I mean, she's bringing it. And I'm watching her communication with other teammates and the energy she brings to the court. You know, if you don't bring energy to the court, you're not going to get on the court.
And she has brought plenty of it. She and Cook each have 7 kills. And that goes in, point for Huntington. That kill goes to Leah Carter. Lauren Ross gets credit for the assist. And Layla Meyer serves for Huntington. Dryden hit right back, but Marian's defense waiting on it with Zimmerman.
Whoa.
And then the kill to Avery Toole.
Yes, middle blocker, Huntington didn't have her left hand over and just tooled that hand. I think I've watched too much volleyball.
Callaway Marsh is the Marian server. Cook, by the way, leading in hit percentage with 333, and that is just what you can't have if you're Marian. You got the momentum, you're up by 2, then you have a service error. That is their 5th of the match.
Okay. I mean, I think you're doing it, you know, you're scoring points when you're serving, so I might just go, let's get 3 points in a row. Let's get 4 points in a row, especially when you have your best attackers in the front line.
Kennedy Urban serves. Right to Dryden. Smacked across there by Bennett. But goes out of play, and we are tied again.
Okay.
Allows Kennedy Urban to go back and serve, and Kennedy with 8 assists and 6 digs tonight. Dryden hits it right off the hands of Urban.
Oh, I'm glad she had her hands up.
Yeah.
If not, it wouldn't be for delivery of baby, it'd be for concussion protocol. Oh my gosh. But that was good. That was smart play for her. I think Dryden's ready to go.
Yeah, she is. She certainly looks like she is got her game face on.
Yeah.
Ready to go. Emerson Evans serving for Marian. And Evans runs out of room, and right when you think Huntington's going to go big and come up with a big kill or something, they go with a little soft shot, which you least expect it.
Yeah, because they have their, Marian, actually both sides have their defense dug in for that quick hit like we just saw. And you go off speed, it's like, oh my gosh, now their brain is like, are they going to hit or are they going to tip?
Haley Cruz serves, and Dryden right there. Now she sends it across on a softer touch. There was contact there, so Sarah Bennett gets the kill. Marian back in front by 1.
All right, let's go. Again, they're not running middle out of middle. The blockers were a little late with their hands penetrating, so. All right, Dryden, let's get some serves here.
Found the hole in the defense. Danielle Shoddy went down to try to get it.
So maybe Marian can make adjustments with the block and try to make Dryden so she's able to attack that third, the third contact, but take away some of the court that she's having to dig.
Ava Myers, the server there for Huntington. Kept alive by Boyer.
Net.
And double. Okay.
All right. Oh, because it went over. Okay, if it goes over, yes. Because I'm watching a lot of high school games, and it's like, oh, this is ugly volleyball.
Right.
But it's okay, let them play.
Ava Myers and Trevin Terry check out. And there is Emma Lyons, the libero, serving for Marian. She comes back to get this one. And there's Cook. Is out. And the Huntington coach, Kelsey Herbert, knew it right away. brings us up to a tie here at 18. And Huntington brings back in Mason Robrock, a 5'10 senior from Huntington, Indiana. So she pretty much had her eyes set on Huntington from growing up. Dryden right there to get that serve.
Boom.
And Cook able to finish off the point. Chloe Cook with a big point there. Her 8th kill of the night.
Oh, her approach, watch her approach. And her look, the look before, I mean, her left foot, when she did the left plant, she was like, give me the ball, I'm going to take care of it. And afterwards, like, keep giving me the ball. You got to like that from your front line.
Sammy Luddle serving.
Yes.
Lions tracking it down. The hit over by Toole. Robrock swings.
Outside the antenna.
Cook's hit was deflected. Good rally going here for both teams. Meyer, the Huntington libero, makes a nice play. Meyer tries to set up Howland. Cook, little too much on it. That's been another big difference so far, at least it was in set one. Huntington would win those long rallies. Coach Ryan Bowerman of Marian trying to plead his case about something.
Well, the line judge was going as out of play that Huntington's attack. So he's waving it, and it's like, no, they let the play go on. And the down official let it, nope, we didn't see that. I didn't see that. And you know what I can say is the ball never lies.
Yep. Nicole Wilkinson gets the point there. Sammy Luddle the assist. So she and Cook, Wilkinson and Cook each have 8 kills. Yeah, that you just saw. Marian was totally out of sorts there.
Right.
Huntington had him trapped near the corner.
Well, again, the block needs to penetrate at least back to zone 6. Her hands were facing out of bounds. So press back.
Layla Meyer serves. And she gets the ace out of it.
Okay.
Lexa Zimmerman tried to have the right idea, but she sent it into a spot where nobody could get it.
Okay. Let's see where they serve again. Okay, we have a timeout.
Yeah, Marian's got to talk this over. We're getting down to crunch time here in set number 2, and they really do not want to go down 0-2. Tonight's game brought to you in part by Masters Heating and Cooling. When the action heats up, trust Masters Heating and Cooling Indianapolis to keep your home cool. MastersIndy.com. Also by Michaelis, from ground up building projects to around the clock emergency security services. No one answers your prayers or the phones quicker than Michaelis. Call 1-844-FIX-INDY.
Michaelis, I went to high school at the Michaelis.
Oh, you did?
Oh my gosh.
Again, the mascot battle continues. Critical juncture here in set 2 with Huntington ahead 21-20. The Indy Ignite mascot Pepper having fun with the Marian Night mascot.
Ooh,
and our
dance
DJ
off here.
always picks the best
Oh my gosh.
music.
Yes.
Myers to serve again. Well, the hitting percentage was well in favor of Huntington in set 1. Marian's made it a little more even here in set 2. That certainly doesn't hurt.
It helps, yes. Thumb would, down a little bit and tack back down the line. And I think that might help to hit from, if you're hitting, attacking the ball, try to hit the sidelines, but not on serve. Just make sure we get it over and let the blockers do the best.
Avery Toole got the kill.
Oh my gosh.
Sammy Luddle the assist. Automatic fireworks at the net there. And that goes out. You heard good communication there from the Marian players.
Yes.
Immediately screaming out.
Yes.
And it works.
Again, both sides are playing aggressively. They're making a great effort on every ball.
Callaway Marsh serves. She knows she has to go up and get that. Luddle keeps it alive to Dryden. fight at the net.
Wow.
Won by Marian.
Oh, it was great. It was tight. And then Marian's outside had their right hand, I think, up. Watch. And all their hands are pointed back to 6, right in line. You know, sometimes you just get lucky. Skilled lucky, yes.
Yeah. Some people ask, do you want to be lucky or good? Why not both?
Yes.
You know? 3-0 run here for Marian. They'd love to make it 5-0 and close out this set number 2. Tonight's game brought to you in part by Miller Transportation, the official transportation sponsor of Marian Athletics. That is Miller Transportation. Also by Pepsi. Grab a Pepsi and some friends and get in the game. Pepsi, proud partner of the Marian University Knights. There's Pepper, the mascot, just having a lot of fun.
I mean, she has to be tired.
Yeah.
And they're going 5, so it's like 2.5 hours long, and she's still doing that crazy stuff. Okay, interesting serve receive. They're receiving with 2. That's Huntington receiving with 2.
And Marsh Callaway's serving. Callaway Marsh, excuse me. Dryden has it hit right back to her. Sent over by Cruz.
Yes.
And now it is set point for the Knights.
Okay, volleyball fans, set point, you should all be standing. If your team is ahead 24 set point, you're supposed to be standing.
Sarah Bennett got that last kill. Sammy Luddle the assist. Marsh the serve again. Cron back there to get it. And that is out of play. Too much on it from Haley Cruz. And set 2 goes to Marian. So Huntington took set 1, 25-21. Marian wins set 2, 25-21. Set number 3 comes up when we come back on the ISC Sports Network.
We jumped in immediately. We take a intro to engineering course.
And they sit there and tell you, we're not going to push you through every single prereq your first 2 years. We're going to let you get hands-on work with engineering right away because 2 years of a prereq, that's boring.
Well, we've got a serving contest going on here between the Marian Knight mascot Nitro and the Indy Ignite mascot Pepper. So measuring to see how far the volleyball goes. There's Peppers.
I
Looks
think
like
Nitro won that one.
Yeah.
All right.
See what you've got. Let's hear it for Nitro.
Woohoo! Oh, overhand. Whoop.
Oh, no. He tried to get fancy, and Pepper's letting him have it, too.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
And now it's Pepper's turn. Let's make some noise for our fiery friend.
Our fiery friend. Love it.
Yes.
Mark Erdosi, one of the best public address announcers you're ever going to hear.
I agree.
Good form by her, you know, just keeping it simple. Pepper's trying to tell Nitro, your serves are done.
Let's make some noise.
Okay, good.
It's over the net.
Well, it's over, but it was. I don't know how we're judging this. Are we judging this by whether it's out or in?
No, the closest to the.
Closest to the, okay.
Part, yes.
All right, fans, let's make some noise for Pepper from the Indian Knight.
Pepper's got quite a fan base.
You got a foot thought there, but.
Oh, she got it in the cart.
Really?
Uh-huh.
It bounced in?
It bounced in, yes.
I think she's been practicing that.
Yeah, I think, you know, as disappointed as Nitro may be, probably just needs to concede that one.
Yes.
Because
Here we go. Here we go.
another relook.
Replay. Oh, my goodness.
That is fantastic form there.
Yes. Yes. And she can dance, too.
Fan engagement indeed.
I mean, and IU has the bison now.
Correct, yes.
Yes.
They do. And he comes down from the sky. He did in week 1.
Whoa.
Now they just that was a lot for Flair, but now they just have him kind of ride around on a motorcycle.
That's pretty cool.
Which
though.
is a different kind of hazardous,
Yes.
you know.
Call me.
So the mascot winner, Pepper. There's some of the Huntington players realizing they're on TV tonight.
Yes.
So Huntington was on the verge there of going up 2-0. They had a 21-20 lead in set 2. Marian scores the last 5. Nitro and the security guard certainly enjoy that.
Yes.
Nicole Wilkinson and Chloe Cook, they each had 8 kills, by the way, for Marian.
In one
so
set,
far.
they each had, so accounted for 16 points?
Yes.
Wow, that's impressive.
16 of the
25.
25, yeah.
Okay.
Well, I guess 16, they scored 21 in set 1, so 16 of the, I guess you could say, the 46.
Okay, we're okay.
There you go.
We're okay with that. Dang, that's really good hitting. No service aces, no block, that's okay. No, but still, they're contributing.
Well, how about she's now signing autographs?
Absolutely. She does that at Indy. You need to go to Indy Ignite. They really have great fan engagement. The lights and stuff, and they have like set up a volleyball net. They have to get the ball over, and whatever side the ball's over, when the clock goes out, the other side gets something. So.
One thing that's hurt Marian, 13 attack errors, 5 service errors. 6 attack errors for Huntington to 2 service errors. Right there waiting on it was Emma Lyons.
Wow.
Wilkinson again.
That was a great
Wilkinson
shot.
kind of really came alive at the end of set number 1 and has just carried it over.
I mean, if you look, thumb down, going back to that deep corner. I think she did that in the second set, where she's hitting the corners well.
Cook has it hit back to her. Cook again. And right there waiting on it, Meyer.
Under, nope.
Cook's going to have to get this over in 3 and does. Blocked there that time for Marian, and their bench has really been fired up
Yes.
in the last set and a half.
Yes. And in fact, the energy, in fact, I go to high school games, I go, your JV and freshmen need to encourage. And as soon as they start cheering, the other team does a reverse sweep. Of course, that means they get home at midnight, but that's okay. Thumb down. Yes.
Cook. Well, one thing that's interesting to watch from a chess match perspective is the way Chloe Cook hits it, and she knows that Layla Meyer, the libero for Huntington, is going to be trying to stand and waiting for her.
Yes.
And Cook's trying to get the ball there before Meyer can get there on time.
Absolutely.
That time it's off a Marian player, point for Huntington, and the credit for the kill goes to Mason Robrock.
I like that name, Roadrock. I was practicing Roadrock. But she delayed her swing and wait for the block to stop penetrating before she hit and tooled the block. So that was a smart shot.
And Mason Robrock has now got 6 kills to lead them in that category. The serve done by Olivia Cron. And Huntington, again, they don't stay down for long. They're 21-5 for a reason.
Yes.
So just because they were down 3-0, it does not mean they're going to be going away that quietly.
Nice dig.
There's that bag again. Battle between Cook and Meyer.
Outside the antenna.
Point there for Marian. And you mentioned Meyer's digs now. Gene, she has 17 of them.
Oh, wow.
17 digs, and here we are in set 3.
Wow, that's impressive.
And you can hear that from up here.
Yes.
Haley Cruz really got her palm into that one. And Leah Carter
Found the middle blocker. And that happens. I think communicate, maybe, thumb up and hit down the line a little bit. Because the middle blocker has a little bit bigger presence at the net.
Well, Huntington's hit percentage at one point was in the 30s in the first set. Now it's 196. And
okay.
Marian's is 202, but Huntington has tied it up at 4.
Okay.
This is just a good old-fashioned Crossroads League battle. If you missed what we said at the outset, I mean, Marian has had some injuries, both teams have.
Yes.
But there's also been an increased level of high volleyball play across the Crossroads League.
So aren't there like 4 teams ranked in the top whatever of NAIA or something crazy?
Yeah. 8 of the 10 teams in the league are inside the top 60 in the latest NAIA RPI rankings, and 8 of the 10 also ranked in the 16-team ARC rankings. Marian ranked ahead of Huntington in the North region in that metric.
But one good thing, you're playing a good opponent, it gets you ready for the end of the season.
Right.
So you have to raise your level of play in practice and, of course, in matches. So if you have a lot of weak teams to play during your season, it's not going to help you get ready for the good ones.
Serve done there by Kennedy Urban. And she gets a service ace.
That ball just dropped. I mean, it was over the net, didn't have a lot of speed on it, and it just must be the air current on the one side. The side with this, I'm being serious. Okay, Market Square Arena, I coached that. Hinkle had that. Where else? Someone said Ball State.
I feel like, Worthen Arena at Ball State has a magical place to watch volleyball. Corey Dryden. And Huntington gets the point there.
Yes.
And that's an attack error on Dryden.
But it was a wonderful place to play and coach. The only school I did not have all the state championships with Beech Grove the very first year. Mm-hmm. Why? Because I was still in college. Yes. But I'm excited to get it downtown.
Yep.
Because volleyball in the southern areas and up by the region is growing rapidly. I mean, you're going to see more and more teams in those areas, and the drive there was construction everywhere.
Callaway Marsh is about to serve as soon as she gets the okay. But I'm not really sure what we have here. The official seems to be saying something to someone in the front row.
No.
Not really sure what the reason is for the delay.
Okay.
The Huntington folks are behind him.
Okay. Oh, something, I'm guessing that maybe had something that shines. I don't know. That happened one time at a high school game. They had like mirrors and flash whatever, and to shine in the eyes of the server. But I don't think that's it, because Bill Baston's just smiling going, we got it.
One of the more unusual stoppages you will see.
Yes. Yes. It really was. It's like, what are you talking to him for?
9th attack error on Huntington. That one goes down on Haley Cruz. Dryden had a ball deflected but kept alive.
Yes, nice dig.
Dryden.
Under.
And Marian players can't believe it. Kelsey Herber, the Huntington coach, she loves every second of this. We're in a pivotal third set.
You know, when you have a young coach that brings the energy, it doesn't matter if she's pregnant with twins, but she's bringing the energy, you as a player feel a responsibility to do the same. Imagine her as a player.
Oh, I bet.
I know.
Yeah. Haley Cruz to serve again. Graduate senior, 5'7", from Auburn, Indiana. Dryden really put some heat on that, but Meyer was waiting on it. And off the fingertips of Emma Lyons at the end.
She's a little irritated with that, but I mean, she read it just a little late, and she needs, you know, a couple more inches, like Inspector Gadget or something a little bit longer, but she read it well.
Six blocks tonight for Huntington to 3 for Marian. Serving again, Cruz. Lyons couldn't quite catch up to it. How, right now, Gene, how has Huntington got Marian so out of sorts?
They're serving, well, I think part of it starts with the serve a little bit. They're not making mistakes on their side, so they're going to make you make the mistakes. You know, there are teams, high school teams in Indiana, Yorktown. You can't beat them. You can't expect them to lose. You just got to outperform them in certain rotations. And they're tooling the block a lot and using the blocker's hands.
And they have scored now 4 in a row.
Okay, good. Timeout. That's good.
Needs to talk it over. That last kill went to Trevin Terry, and the assist goes to Kennedy Urban. So there is Coach Kelsey Herber, loving every minute of this, enjoying how her team has come back from an early deficit in this third set. There's Nitro, the Marian mascot. Tonight's game brought to you in part by Speedway Subaru. From our team to yours, good luck from Speedway Subaru. At Speedway Subaru, you'll find the largest Subaru inventory around, all backed by our Speedway Cares lifetime powertrain warranty, absolutely free. Speedway Subaru, family owned, Indy proud, and here when you need us. Visit us on West 16th Street or shop speedwaysubaru.com today. Well, there's a lot of juice in the building here,
yes.
Gene.
Yes.
A crowd from both sides, the home crowd in Marian, Huntington, of course, their fans made the drive. So, and again, when you're 21-5, you're going to have a lot of support.
Yes, absolutely.
But the question is now, Marian, yet again, facing similar adversity here in set 3 that they did in set 1.
What you do is you get a side out, so it's 8 to 11. You work on scoring points in that rotation. I think maybe they need to be a little bit smarter with their hit selections, if that makes sense.
Yep.
And I think that Art Bro would call out Libro. Kid in a different uniform would call out what was open.
Cruz serves again. What a diving play by Urban to keep that alive. And point for Huntington. That is now 5 in a row.
That was a great play. Huntington, they had 3 great contacts on it. You know, the setter had the bro had to jump in front 1 foot, make sure he wasn't in front of the 10-foot line when she set the ball.
And there she is again. That time service error. Now does that service error get you going if you're Marian?
Depends on the rotation, actually. Okay, because a team knows when the matchups are in their favor. So sometimes there's thinking, what do I need to do? And there's some of the times I'm just going to hit the ball and you're going to have to dig it up or block it.
That's definitely a good start. 2 in a row for the Knights. Emerson Evans served that last point. She'll serve once again. A little bit more on Evans here tonight. 3 digs for her. Chloe Cook has been the leader there. 10 kills with 33 total attacks and 2 digs. Was it tipped?
We called a touch on it.
Both referees say it was, so point for the Huntington Foresters. They had Trevin Terry in. She comes out. Leah Carter back in. And Ava Myers is the Huntington server. Dryden goes with a softer approach that time, and it works.
Their block was really pretty good. I think it was well set up, and just, okay, you're going to have to, am I going to tip? Are you going to move up? If you are, I'm going to go hit deep. Watch, really? Elbow. Didn't really extend the arm that much. That was great.
First kill Corey Dryden's had in a little bit.
Yes, agree.
She also has an assist and 3 digs. Dropped over for the point by Huntington.
Okay, I'm looking at body language for Marian. They need to communicate and get a little bit, as I would tell the kids, get a little bit irritated, and let's get some energy on the court.
Served across by Lauren Ross, 5'9" junior from Decatur, Indiana. Cook.
Yes.
Got contact from Huntington's front line and gets the point.
Smart shot, hit the line. Their defense, they're playing perimeter defense, but there's really no one close to that line, so that was very smart.
Emma Lyons, 17 digs tonight for Emma Lyons. Both liberos really doing a lot of great work.
And what I find it interesting, they're getting served a lot. So serve receive, they're taking a lot of first ball contact.
Big block at the net by Wilkinson.
Okay, there's energy. Look at Wilkinson.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. That's what the team needs. It's like, yes.
Emma Lyons is now over 1,900 career digs.
Wow.
And she's trying to become the second player in program history to have 2,000 digs. And she's well on her way to do that. That did not go Marian's way, and the Huntington lead is now up to 3.
Do you know who has the lead in digs for career?
At Marian?
Yes.
Yeah, that's Megan Hawley.
Megan Hawley, okay.
She was the only other night to do so. She did that in 2018.
Okay. Wow.
What a job by Huntington to keep that alive. Cook tries to ensure it doesn't stay alive this time for Huntington, and it does not.
You have one blocker up, boom, baby. So there's still some aggressive spirit. Yeah, I don't know why would people want to play volleyball? Because the ball, you got to give it effort on every single ball.
Sammy Luddle serves.
Go.
Wilkinson was like, well, I touched it, so I couldn't touch it. There was nothing really she could do. So, but this is what Huntington does. I feel like part of the reason they've won 21 matches and only lost 5 is they know how to get the front people out of sync. Layla Meyer serves. Cook.
Good.
Mashes. It's just in.
That was a great shot. She's doing a great job of tagging the line. So defensively, they're not lined up. Huntington's not lined up to have a good block or defend her attack.
And the serve from Chloe Cook.
Yes.
Big play at the net by Wilkinson again.
There's the energy. I mean, look at the score now.
Very close.
Yes. Bring that energy, girls. Sorry, women. Not high school, it's college.
Dropped over. What a play by Lyons. In the hands of Layla Meyer. Wilkinson with a big swing and gets the result she was looking for.
Go to the hot hitter.
Ooh. And now they have caused a Huntington timeout. Feels like in these first 2 sets, it has been Marian having to call the first timeout. But this time in set 3, Huntington has to do that. And remember, they were up 11-7. They went on a nice little scoring run there. I think a 5-0 run, but Marian has answered back here with a 3-0 run of their own, Gene.
Well, yes, and again, it's an emotional sport to play. You just can't be very complacent. By the way, you could go out and do pepper, dance pepper. I'm going to call it right now.
I think only Pepper can do those kind of dance.
Here's Nitro. Nitro's got it too. But right now, this is a game, especially we're in the 3rd set. You just can't become complacent. And that official, I don't know how he's doing it, just not going.
She's giving the referee grief.
Yes.
Oh, my goodness.
And they're going, no, go away.
He's like, okay, I have had enough of this. Back to work.
And the other officials are going, oh my gosh. The official to our right is like, oh, okay.
Do you know, where did the idea for like the flame come off the end? Like, does that have something to do with Ignite? And it looks like a match flame that's on her head?
You need to go to an Ignite game.
Okay.
And they have these torches, and it goes Ignite because
okay.
I'm right there,
Yep.
and the whole arena like lights up.
Okay.
Yeah,
There you go.
it's hot because I'm like, you know, as a coach, I'm not going to sit on the sideline. I'm going to sit in the end line so I can see the blocking and the holes in the block and the defensive alignment
Right.
and stuff. But it is toasty.
Yeah.
And you're supposed to go light the fire, pass the fire on the kill.
Mason Robrock got that last kill for Huntington. She and Maggie Howland each have 7. Wilkinson with a big swing has the ball hit right back toward her.
Oof.
This time goes with a softer touch, and Huntington's there to answer the call again. Big smash by Toole, but ends up getting the desired result. We're tied again.
Just keep in play. Just keep playing. This is the exciting part of the match. Like, and again, it's the matchups at the net, and I'm going to call it backcourt too. But the Bros playing the same position. But
Avery Toole tonight, 4 kills, 17 attacks, assists, and 4 digs.
okay.
But Huntington comes back and gets the response they were looking for.
And again, it was a tip to the sideline. I think they've used that quite a bit when they were struggling. So maybe Marian can go, okay, if someone gets a run on us, because the teams talk to each other, how do you beat so-and-so? Just tip to the sideline or make the setter take the first ball.
Haley Cruz serves and puts too much on it. That is just the 4th service error for Huntington in this match. Coach Kelsey Herber saying, okay, how do we handle this?
And the coaches in the back were going, oh no. It's all good.
Emerson Evans is now the server.
Go, go, go.
Dryden was fighting for it with Emerson Evans. They couldn't, both tried to get there, could not.
Okay. But I'm intrigued on why they keep serving the Bro, but that could just be me. But she's having a great night, so I might serve. If there's an outside hitter that's in serve receive, we serve them deep so they have a longer way to get to the net.
Ava Myers serves, and it goes Huntington's way. So this is a little similar to set 1 where Marian and Huntington were in quite a battle. And it kind of felt like the team that hit 21st was going to win. That was Huntington. But Marian's got time to make it up here. And that certainly helps. And Sarah Bennett comes up with a kill.
They served the Bro. Good pass, run the offense, find the hot hitter. All right, we serve.
And now you get Dryden back to serve. Dryden with 8 kills, 27 attacks, 4 digs and 1 assist. And then they put it right. That time they had it near Dryden.
Yes.
And she just couldn't get it.
Yes.
A lot of zip on that. Kill for Leah Carter and Kennedy Urban with the assist.
Okay, so that should have serve receive. I believe they run middle quite a bit. I could be wrong, but I think, especially if the Bro takes the first contact.
It is Lauren Ross to toss the volleyball in the air.
Called serving.
Uh-huh.
Boom. Oh, my.
Cook again. Well, it's been Chloe Cook trying to ignite the team.
Yes.
Every time they've needed a big play, it feels like Cook has been there. That's her 14th kill of this match.
All right, let's set outside. Let's set her different positions along the net.
Cook again. Played at the net by Carter. Dryden tries to find the hole in the defense. Doesn't work. What a play by Lions to keep it alive. Dryden has to get it over on the 3rd try and does.
Yes.
Big rally for both teams, but
Yes.
it ends with a Marian point, and we're tied at 21.
Okay, both sides, again, are not letting the ball drop. So good effort. You know, even though we're in the third set, an hour or something into the match, there's still good energy.
Emma Lyons jumps it over and ends up getting it back.
Yes.
Point for the Knights, and they have retaken the lead. And that is exactly why the Huntington coach, Kelsey Herber, is calling a timeout. Wow. We've had several runs here of 3-0 or more, and the latest run is a 3-0 run here by Marian, and this is what capped it off.
It's all about matchups. You know, the front line and the back line, you know, if you have a weak defender back there, the other team's been going after them. I like that. Okay, no, we're timing out.
Yep, Kelsey Herbert. I mean, coaches like her that have been around, she's in her 7th year at Huntington. She knows when things are slipping away.
Yes.
Time for a timeout. There's Pepper.
Yep, there's Pepper.
She's like, okay, I'm going to find every fan I can to say hi to. Some people are having it, others aren't.
Yes. Well, actually, when we have like sold out crowds, which they did several times, and she's all over the place. I'm like, well, right there, now she's over there, now she's over there. So just the fan engagement and, you know, and the way Pepper's around little ones, it's precious. No, it's Pepper, but it's precious that the little ones are.
You know, look, even if she's not your thing, don't be salty towards Pepper, you know.
Oh, I like that.
Don't be salty
Salt
towards
and pepper. Oh, my gosh.
There you go. I figured you'd like that.
Yes, I even got it.
I came up with that 3 seconds ago in my head.
I'm so proud of you, honey.
Emma Lyons serves.
Okay.
They went back to that line play.
Yes.
And that's been working well for Huntington tonight.
Well, they went over the shorter blocker. So if you watch, shorter blocker.
Delicate stage
Boom.
in set 3. And that was definitely, I don't think that was what Marian had intended there.
No.
This timeout by Coach
Yes.
Herber is really paying off, because right out of the timeout, she gets 2 points.
Yes.
And her team retakes the lead.
Interesting. I didn't note where they served to after a timeout. Okay.
Cook deflected, but tracked down by Cron.
Net violation.
That violation on Marian. Right after Marian had a 3-0 run, Huntington answers with a 3-0 run of their own, and a timeout called here by the Knights. Yikes. Look at how much this has turned.
Okay, look at the energy, Huntington. Okay. Again, the coach is encouraging, Marian's coach is encouraging, the hands in. Here's what we're going to do. Not using it all the timeout, so back on the court.
Nitro and Pepper making up there, and there's Coach Kelsey Herber telling her team, let's be poised here.
You can
We
read
got
lips
one more
now.
point
You
to
can
get.
read lips. Oh my gosh.
A little bit.
I guess if you're in this business, you do.
I don't read lips as well as like Ian Eagle or, you know, some of those pro guys like Jim Nance, but I'm trying to improve my lip reading game.
There's still time.
Olivia Cron gets to put it in play. And here we go, a set point. Dryden to Cunningham, back to Cook.
Out of play.
That was sent a mile high, and that's the thing. Huntington has tracked down a lot of volleyballs that are in perilous situations, but there's no way they were tracking that one down.
That's Danger Will Robinson for you. People that aren't boomers, you have to lost in space, I think.
Sammy Lettle. Lettle puts it in.
Yes.
Good play at the net by Marian. Wilkinson. Lettle back to Wilkinson. Lettle again, this time tries to set up Toole. And Toole was able to get it over. Now Dryden was there on the back line. And Cook. But a good retrieval by Cron. Dryden saves it in play. Back to Dryden, hits right off her hand and out of play for the Huntington victory.
But they didn't give up.
Wow.
Neither side gave up. And that was something that hopefully will continue as we get to set 4.
And that was definitely the closest and most intriguing of the 3 sets we've had to this point. Huntington takes the 2-1 lead into set 4. We'll see if Marian can bounce back on the ISC Sports Network.
There's companies always asking for students with shop experience, and the dean will email me and say, hey, they're looking for a guy just like you, which is awesome that the dean knows who a guy like me is.
Getting an internship here has been much easier than I anticipated. My friends at bigger schools are telling me, well, I need to live, close to this city so I can work for this company. Well, I'm already close to the city. I live here.
Still waiting? You could have been seen by an orthopedic specialist at Ortho Indy Urgent Care. Avoid the wait, cost, and drama of the ER. Ortho Indy Urgent Care. Orthopedic care without the drama. Find a location near you.
Meet Zach. Day and night, rain or shine, even just out for a spin, Zach gets around. But we know Zach, and at Indiana Members Credit Union, we know he's been saving up to trade up. IMCU is here to help Zach and you drive your dream. Now get financing as low as 5.74% APR on a new or used vehicle. Today, it's all about Zach. Tomorrow, it's all about you. Because at IMCU, it's you that matters.
It is a 2-1 lead for the Huntington Foresters on the Marian Knights here from Marian University on John Grimes Court. Along with Gene Kesterson, I'm John Herrick. It's great to have you with us on this Wednesday night for some college volleyball action. Gene, it's interesting now. Marian's hitting percentage is .220, and Huntington's is now .211. Huntington was way out hitting Marian earlier in the match. They also had more blocks than Marian had. Now they each have 6 blocks. Yeah. So a lot of things, even though Marian is trailing in this match, they're evening the gap in some areas that was open in the first set.
Absolutely. That's why I think that the game, that's why I think this was a close set. It was, 25-23? That was when they played before. That was the 3rd set. So that showed me they're not going to give up. So we'll see if they can bring it right now. So home court, you don't want to lose on your home court.
Yep, you sure don't. And Marian has not done that often. They are 4-2 at home this year. And historically, they've been very good at home.
Yes, they have.
A lot of great games and matches have been played on this court for women's volleyball and basketball. In fact, this team was the NAIA women's volleyball champion back in 2019.
And their coach is Ashley Pritchard. She's at Indiana State. Is that correct?
Yep.
Yes.
Yep.
I see her some high school events. I think she was at our all-star match to see some juniors. We do have juniors. I'm encouraging all college coaches, come watch the junior all-stars. In fact, I'm looking at both rosters right here, and I recognize a lot of names from the all-star program.
There you go.
And seniors as well.
That's Trevin Terry having a lot of fun with her Huntington teammates. Also, if you are just joining us, you missed a heck of a mascot serve competition.
Oh my gosh.
Between Pepper and Nitro. And Pepper was the winner.
I know. It was actually a second contact, but I mean it hit the floor, so.
Step closest to the cart and bounced it in.
Yes.
And Huntington's able to bounce in point number 1 here to open up the 4th set as they try to secure a 3-1 win. If Marian wants to extend this, they have to win this 4th set to force a 5th and deciding one.
Okay, wasn't that the sign that Marian won to our left?
The key now, as Huntington takes a 2-0 lead, you can't get demoralized if you're Marian. I know that the first that set that they last had, they were up 21-20, but then back came 3 points in a row from Huntington. They took the lead and then eventually won the set. So that's as you know, that's demoralizing to lose that like that, but you have to bounce back from it.
And this is a very emotional sport.
And the bounce goes the way of Lauren Ross. She gets a service ace out of that. It's been another difference in this game. 8 service aces for Huntington to just 2 for the Knights.
But I'm looking, Emma Lyons has 2/3 of the court she has to cover with serve receive, but she's that good.
Dryden tracks that one down. And so far, all the momentum is with the Huntington Foresters at this point. Look at the atmosphere they are creating on their bench.
Yes.
Leah Carter just got that last kill. Carter now leads the team in that category with 10 of them. She also has 1 dig, and her hitting percentage is .526. Meyer was called off by one of her teammates, Howland. Cook. What a smash that was by Chloe Cook.
Oh, her expression when her first step towards the net was like let me hit the ball.
Furious.
Yes. Like, no, I'm not going to lose on the home court. And it's what one has it, another one has it, and all of a sudden it's contagious. And I've done some Marian games where just one player sparks the ignite to get the team, the fire in the team to get going. So maybe that was it.
Sammy Luddle serves. Well, that was off the fingertips of Wilkinson.
Yes. And the setter was coming up for tips, which they've been going after a lot. Make the setter take the first contact.
When Marian switched this lineup to a hybrid 6-2 rotation, the subbers subbing in for one another. Sammy Luddle has been playing the back row as a passer, and she's really been excelling in that.
Yes.
And Haley Cruz gets the result she was striving for.
Yes. The block needs to penetrate a little bit quicker, get the hands, shoot the hands over much quicker, put them back to 6.
And Lauren Ross has assisted on these last 2 points for Huntington, and Cruz just got her 6th kill of the evening. Cook. Huntington's figured that out. You know, I mean, Cook is trying to go with that big swing at the front line.
Yes.
And that forces an early timeout for Marian here in set number 4.
Okay, looking at their huddles, let's just see. One huddle's like dancing to the music, doing the other one is like, I'm trying to see who's leading the huddle because there are players right now that are taking over, and unfortunately I can't see who's doing that. So right now it's the players.
Today's logistics marketplace is an ever-changing landscape where you can make your mark. As a leading third-party logistics company in North America, Spot gives you the tools to tackle industry challenges for our partners. Here, initiative, drive, and teamwork form the basis for a rewarding, fast-paced career. Visit spotinc.com/careers for more information today. Spot is proud to partner with Marian University. And there is Coach Ryan Bowerman in his first year, trying to make sure his team is able to bounce back. He seems pretty confident coming out of that timeout, saying, here we go.
Okay. So again, Emma Lyons, you got the court, girl. You're one of the school record holders. Let's give you the court to receive serve. Yes.
That's exactly what she does.
Yes.
And that is out. So Marian able to get a much needed point there, and Mason Robrock charged with the attack error.
There's more energy after that. And again, I keep saying this, but you just can't play, you know, like your robots.
Chloe Cook serves. Emma Lyons tracks that one down again. Dryden.
Yes.
That is in. It was close, but that line judge says in for Chloe. For Corey Dryden.
Watch. Just boom, fast arm swing between 2 defenders. That's wonderful.
Corey Dryden tonight, 9 kills, 30 total attacks, 1 assist, and 7 digs.
Yes. Didn't give up on the ball, though, Coach.
Nope.
Didn't give up on the ball.
Well, this will go down as a big Crossroads League conference win for whoever can come up with it.
That's why we play 5.
Corey Dryden again, and the play at the net was perfectly positioned there. Trevin Terry and Mason Robrock were sitting right there waiting on it.
Yes. Anxious to see if one blocker's elbow came down in the nose or something. They came down holding, one player came down holding her nose. I'm not sure if she's trying to laugh or what, but.
So Robrock and Terry each got credit for the block, and Dryden got the attack error. But the Knights come right back and get a much needed point.
All right, let's see if they can get some points. Okay, watch, push back to that corner, not on the sideline. Defensively, if they have that kind of rotation, they should have defenders on the sideline.
Nicole Wilkinson, big play there by her. Sammy Luddle, the assist. Everybody was having trouble finding it as it was going out of play.
Yes. Okay.
Subs about to be made here.
So I think Urban has, she's got 23 service aces, so does she have any tonight? Urban, number 4?
Yeah, I believe she does.
Okay.
She has 1 service ace. 9
well,
days.
You should have said that earlier because she didn't Spencer serve. Yes. But it's like, I wrote down service aces, and they had like 3 players with, wow, look at all these service aces. That's just crazy.
She can't believe it. Well, in that last set, we had 8 ties, and we had 3 lead changes. In the second set, we had 14 ties and 7 lead changes. So far here in this 4th set, it's been all Huntington. About a zip on that from Haley Cruz, so she gets hit with the attack error.
The down official called the touch.
Oh, he called a touch?
Yes.
Well, never mind. Kill for her. It's a break for Huntington.
Okay. Again, Marian's changed her serve receive from earlier in the match.
Meyer tracks that down, waiting on it, Howland. Cunningham tries to set up one of her teammates, but Huntington is just in position. Lions, here's Corey Dryden. But Meyer knew where it was going. Hit over. Howland tries to find the soft spot. Dryden was right there waiting on it. They try to set Dryden up again. Almost works, but it was chased down by Urban.
This is a great rally.
Sure is. Longest of this 4th set, but it goes the way of the Knights and the Foresters, against the Knights. And that's been one of the biggest problems, Gene. It's every time we have a long rally, it seems to go Huntington's way.
Absolutely. Again, their team, the coach said, we're not going to make mistakes. We're going to give it our best effort on every contact. The longer the rally goes, we're just not going to give up. And again, she was so proud of her seniors. So if I would look, their seniors might be the ones that are dictating the score right now.
Yep, Olivia Cron, Haley Cruz, serve, Layla Meyer, Mason Robrock, and Leah Carter, all seniors for Huntington, and they are doing a magnificent job here.
In practice, we would try to serve and have the ball hit the tape and go over. Yep. It's so hard, and I've seen it several times tonight. So that was an ace for Huntington.
And yet another timeout called here by Marian. as they now trail by the largest margin. They have been behind the entire game at 8. If saving money is important to you, be sure to visit Tom O'Brien Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram, a proud sponsor of Marian Athletics. Tom O'Brien is Indy's preferred Jeep dealer with 2 locations and the deepest Jeep inventory in Indiana. To show our support, Tom O'Brien will donate $200 to Marian for every car any student, parent, employee, or friend of Marian buys when you mention this promo. Go Knights and go to Tom O'Brien to see how our family works for you since 1933.
All right, again, they were first to break the huddle. Coach said, we're going to do this. How's this? And then they came onto the court. And then Huntington was like almost kind of in the celebration mode. I wish I could see this when I was coaching. I could have gone, oh, they're celebrating too early. Let's go get them.
Haley Cruz is the server. So far tonight, 2 service aces for her, 8 digs, by the way. And the net play, too, has all night long, Gene. It's just been in Huntington's favor.
Absolutely. So it's not the golden night time right now because Huntington has control of the night. Is that where you're going?
Yeah, they had, remember how they had 4 more blocks than Marian did earlier. Then Marian came back and had 6 blocks to match Huntington's 6, but now Huntington has 10 blocks to Marian's 6.
And one thing I would notice is the set location is not, needs to be consistent from both sides if I'm looking, so that might be part of the reason for the blocks, because some of them are trap sets.
Yeah, service aces have been a big difference in this match. 9 for Huntington, just 2 for Marian. That's Haley Cruz. Layla Meyer, back up, sent over by Boyer. What a job by Urban to go down and get that one. And they get the point out of it. Every single thing going Huntington's way here in set number 4.
Again, something interesting in volleyball, the hitter, she didn't wait for someone to come to her. She went and got the defensive players. Watch. I'm not sure if you can see it to the very end, but it's like they're all running to celebrate. You did this, you did that. And the bench is like, oh.
That's got to be the play of the match.
Yes.
We have a service ace out of it.
Yes.
And that's his 3rd service ace by Cruz. So she has 3 of the 10 Huntington service aces.
Well, she's got that wicked topspin. And so the ball's going to come and just drop like in front of you. So you got to be ready to move forward towards the ball.
She's got that running start with it, too. Lyons was there on it. And yet again, another play at the net that goes the way of Huntington.
Okay, let's get someone else in.
Yep, there's a very happy Kelsey Herber, the head coach for Huntington. Pregnant with twins. What a happy time it's been for her. And as you can tell by Huntington's record, they have had an outstanding season. But a service ace again. Again.
That was a nice wicked serve to the inline. So, again, you watch practice. Go watch practice, and we're going to play a team that has this type of serve. This is what we need. How do we need to respond?
Now the Knights get a break there with a rare service error.
And serving for your Knights, number 22.
Corey Dryden goes back to serve now. Not mistaken, I think Marian's out of timeouts.
I believe so.
This is an 8-1 scoring run that Huntington is on. Lyons trying to set up Cook. Dryden tries to keep it alive. Spun in awkward fashion, and Emerson Evans dove down and tried to get it, but could not.
Okay, so right now you're just trying to figure out, okay, what can we do tight sets? What can we do when they're serving it, or spin ball? What can we do? So
Trevin Terry, who you saw go off the court, she got a lot of love from Coach Herber. She has 8 kills, 1 dig, 6 blocks.
Wow.
So Terry has 6 of the 11 Huntington blocks.
That's pretty good. That's pretty good. That was
Chloe Cook just got the most recent kill.
Yeah, nice. She had a nice tool. Okay, block needs to penetrate a little bit more. Get their feet there and press over. Again, I have the ideal spot. I'm up higher and I can see the hands over the net.
Maggie Howland now, the Huntington team leader with 12 kills.
Wow.
Chloe Cook leads all players in that category for Marian. She has 17 kills and 4 digs. Cook at the net. That time it goes Marian's way.
That was a smart play. I can't get my feet to it. I'm going to get it over. I'm going to use the hands. So that, you know, sometimes that's a learning moment. Oh, I can do this.
Yep.
I'm not going to get trapped.
Sammy Luddle serves. Ends up having it hit right back to her. Ball lands back on the Marian side. Sent over by Toole. Lyons dives down to get it. And what a play by Dryden. Now they got to get it over on the 3rd try. Cook allows that to happen. And Huntington still gets what they want.
But Marian did not give up on that ball. So those are some things. We were down by a lot. Double, yeah, almost whatever crazy. But we didn't quit.
Mason Robrock gets the kill. Lauren Ross the assist. So Robrock has 11 kills, and Ross now has 23 assists on the night and 13 digs. And that point goes to Haley Cruz, who I think has been the biggest key here in set 4. Because she,
agree.
That run she went on when she served, getting a couple service aces.
And Marian couldn't pass. The serve receive, the first ball contact wasn't really good. Couldn't run their offense.
Olivia Cron puts it in play. Cook with a smash, has it hit right back, but it's
tool out of what they call? Okay. The down officials doing something strange. What?
I think Marian thought that was their point, and they
I
gave
did
it
too.
to Huntington.
I did as well.
And that's what Coach Ryan Bowerman's coming out to argue.
Okay.
He does not come away agreeing with it, so now it's match points.
Coach, I'm with you. I thought
for Cron, off the net and down, and that is a service ace to end it.
Wow.
For the Huntington Foresters. They knock off the Marian Knights 3-1, and they do it in dominant fashion in set 4. They end the match on a 4-0 scoring run.
Wow.
And I mean, Gene, I know they're 22-5 now after that. Marian falls to 15-8, but I'm speechless with how that extended.
They're confident. I mean, there's one thing, you know, you can play well, but you don't know. They looked at each other and go, we've got this.
Final thoughts on this one?
I think Marian has they had some good play, but they almost kind of get out, like they're afraid. At certain rotations are a little afraid. They got to go out and just go. I've seen people in Marian uniforms just, we're going to get the next one. We're going to get they're going to keep fighting. And some of the women that were on the court tonight, a prayer.
All right. Well, while we have a moment, we'll thank our crew. A big thanks to Jordan Shue and all that he did tonight. Of course, our technical director this evening. And a big thanks as well to Gene Kesterson, of course, my color commentator, Sean Walker, Carlos Alarcon, Aaron BW, and Chase Eisnagel on the cameras. We appreciate all of their hard work helping make this one possible. So your final score for the final time tonight, Huntington beats Marian 3-1 and wins it here at John Grimes Court. For all those fine folks I just mentioned, I'm John Herrick saying so long from Marian University. You've been watching Marian Volleyball on the ISC Sports Network, where local lives here.
I love the replay, whoever's in charge of the highlights.